Hey YouTube, this is Tom from TM Aquariums. Hoping everyone's having a fantastic day. Bringing you a quick video today, just an unboxing video. I picked up some lights for the new fish room build that I'm doing. And I'm just looking for some inexpensive LED lights that will light up the tanks enough to where we can see the fish look their best. I'm not worried about growing plants, and I don't need anything too bright. So I picked up these T5 integrated fixtures. They're actually an LED. So they're all LED light fixtures, and picked them up on Amazon. They came in a 6-pack, and my plans are to use 2 tubes. They're 48-inch tubes. So my plans are to use 2 of them on each level of my 3-rack system. But really, they were extremely inexpensive, so I guess that somewhat concerns me, but they got good reviews, and each light is supposed to last 50,000 hours. And if I can get that out of a light that essentially costs me less than $10 per 4-foot LED fixture, I'm good with that. So I don't know if anybody else has any experience with these light fixtures or not. But just opening up the package, these things can be daisy chained together. So they provide these so you can plug 2 light fixtures in together and run them off of one power on-off switch. So they toss in some of those. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual power cords with on-off switches, or you can use 3 of them and then daisy chain 2 fixtures together, which is what I'll be doing. And then there's some packages of clamps and little screws to hold the light fixtures up. And then here's the fixtures themselves. Not very big, not heavy at all, very light. So as you can see, each one is wrapped in bubble wrap. And here's the T5 type size bulb. And just a little aluminum, feels like aluminum, little aluminum housing. So I guess these little clamps just slide into these little grooves on the side here. And like 2 of those should work. I don't know how many are in each pack. Yeah, it's just 2 in each package, more than enough. I mean, these things are like feather light. So there's a total of 6 in here. Nothing's broken. Everything seems to be okay. Oh, found some more. Found some more of these. So the total of 5. Excuse me, 5. So actually you could run all of these on one power switch, one plug-in, and then just daisy chain the rest of them together. It's kind of nice. So I guess you could really have all 6 of these things all stacked right next to each other. So anyways, there's a total of 6, and again, the cost on each of these was less than $10 a piece. So what I'm gonna do, looks like there's a power. I don't know which one's the power. There's a little plug on each end. I don't know that it matters. I'll have to look at the instructions real quick, which there is a little instruction guide in here. But I'm going to cut the video and let's plug one in and see what type of results we get. Alright YouTube, so I've gone ahead and I've plugged one of these lights in. And it doesn't matter which end you plug the power cord into. Either end is fine. So now that we have one plugged in, let's turn it on. Holy cow. That's actually very bright. That's a lot brighter than I was expecting. Honestly, that was a lot more light. Now, I'm not going to be using just one light though. My plans are to use 2 underneath each one of my shelves on my new fish rack. If you watched my previous video, I mentioned I'm building a new fish rack in my wife's storage room. And my plans are to have 2 of these underneath, side by side, underneath each one of the 3 shelves. So let's daisy chain 2 of these together and see what we have. Okay, so now they're connected. Let's go ahead and flip the switch. Wow. Okay. That is a ton of light. That throws off, I mean, it's as bright as 2 of my T5 high output, the old bulbs, but that might end up being too much light. I don't want to be fighting algae, and I'm not going to be growing a bunch of high-tech plants back there, or high-light plants. So if 2 lights ends up being too much, then we'll just simply unplug one. And then maybe what I can do is fabricate some type of reflector around the one bulb to just push a little more light down towards the aquariums. But that is a lot of light for essentially $8.50 light strip. What I like best about these lights though is not the price point. What I like best is the color spectrum. These are 6500K, which makes them the ideal color spectrum for freshwater aquariums with plants. Now again, I'm not going to be growing a bunch of planted tanks, although I am a planted tank guy. I just want to have enough light for the fish to see so they can come out and eat and do their thing, for me to see the fish so I can make sure they're healthy and there's no problems, and for me to see any waste that might be collecting or settling in areas of the tank so I can do maintenance. I am going to have plants back there, but just low light plants like Anubias, Java Fern, Java Moss, things like that. So 2 lights might end up being too much, but that's a good problem to have, right? The other thing I want to mention, these lights are not designed for aquariums. They are not waterproof or water resistant. These are shop lights. So please consider safety when you're using things for other than their intended use. What I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to have an acrylic splash guard underneath each row of lights. Now, in addition to that, my tanks are all going to have full glass tops on them to help with evaporation and humidity control, but I'm still going to have another layer of security and have some type of acrylic splash guard protecting these lights. So always consider safety when using things for other than their intended use, please. Now, I only use Finex LEDs on all of my tanks. I've never used anything other than Finex, so I can't recommend or endorse this product. Sometimes maybe you get what you pay for, right? But what I'm not going to do is go spend $125 to $150 per tank just for one light strip per tank. I'm not going to do that. So for $49, 6 light strips, you know what? It's worth a shot. They're supposed to last 50,000 hours. If I get half of that, I'm okay with it. So anyways, folks, that's what I'm going to be doing with lighting it back in the fish rack. And just wanted to share that with you. Again, I don't recommend or endorse this product. I'm just sharing what my plans are. I'll put the link down below. They got great reviews on Amazon. Check it out for yourself. Make your own decision. And I'm sure in the future we'll do a follow-up to let everyone know how they're turning out and how they're working. But with that being said, I'm going to end the video there. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the like button on your way out. And until the next time, folks, we'll catch you later.